All right, hello and welcome back, everybody. J-Man here, back for some more Nightwish. So we're continuing our journey through Buenos Aires 2018. This time we're going to be reacting to Sacrament of Wilderness. This is must be about song 7 in the set list-ish, somewhere around there if my brain's not failing me. Loved everything so far. This has been a fantastic concert. Loving the whole thing, the backdrops, the stage setting, the whole band, floor, the crowd. Great concert. Definitely get why everybody's been so stoked to get to this one. So we'll keep the introduction kind of short here, and we'll jump right in. Keep the train a rolling. So we've got Nightwish, Sacrament of Wilderness, Buenos Aires 2018. Let's get it. Staff Sergeant Douglas, what's up? I'm sorry, but where else are you going to get that kind of a gritty, grimy, hard, incoming intro riff and then back it up with a woodwind? I'm not going to try to say whether that's a low flute or low whistle or tin whistle or whatever. Yeah, somebody out there knows those way better than I, but where else than Nightwish are you going to get that kind of a thing where it's coming in and it's like, brr, 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 and then here comes this freaking woodwind to kind of climax it. It's like Nightwish. That's it. Nowhere else. Nowhere else are you going to get that. All right, let's back it up just a smidge. Backdrop. Spider said Jethro Tull. Jethro Tull's the one other place. Yeah, just a quick pause. I think I just mentioned it last video, but it just, again, it's that completely unique sound. I don't know, and somebody had commented in chat that my comment about the flute, that there is Jethro Tull. Spider had said, you do, because I remember that on a couple of Jethro Tull songs. where they kind of have a heavy beat with like a flute coming in the background or something like that. But this song, it's got a very unique sort of, it's got kind of a chugging to it. It's just, you know, it again, it like I said, it's just you never know what to expect from Nightwish. I mean, you expect greatness, but in terms of the sound, the overall composition of the piece, you just never know what to expect. And even within the piece itself, it's like you'll settle into, okay, this is kind of an in-your-face sort of jam by Nightwish, and then they'll break it down and they'll go kind of smooth and mellow, and then they'll ramp it back up, or they'll do the reverse. It'll start out kind of mellow and it'll ramp up. Yeah, it just, yeah. What are you gonna say? Loving it, loving it. Back it up. What the hell was being passed around out in the crowd out there? Water bottles, okay.
Thank you.
It's like a couple of these older songs, it's like they just kind of they're chugging along and whap, it's over. You're kind of like, what? No, man, it's over. Yes, thank you, Floor. Yeah, man. I I feel myself tonight. I'm doing this a lot. I'm still flabbergasted by Nightwish and all of the different unique sounds that Tuomas can put together. These compositions that he puts together. Um, it amazes me. I've never experienced this in one band before. Just the uniqueness from track to track. Yeah, Metal Mozart. That is the best description for him that I've heard, and I 100% agree. He is a Metal Mozart. And I noticed somebody had mentioned something about folk metal. I don't think that's a genre that I'm familiar with. Um, Blominate said there are a lot of folk metal bands with flutes, woodwinds, violins. I don't know if Blominate, if you've got an example of that, is that more of a European thing, folk metal? I definitely don't recall that that genre from the U.S. Elevate, yeah, I wouldn't even try to pronounce that. Nimue says, that's why you need to watch the playlist of making the album to get and understand how he worked. Yeah, we're definitely gonna watch that. I know that there's a number of little things in like some of the DVDs. There's little mini videos and stuff they do. We'll get to all of that for sure. Um, Elven King, I can pronounce that one. So yeah, it seems like even once we start to wind down with our Nightwish journey here, there's a whole world of other bands out there just waiting for me to react to, and I definitely look forward to that. So yeah, another spectacular performance. I was loving all of the backdrops going on with the mountains and the one with the wolf and um, yeah, it's a spectacle. It's a show in in the proper sense. They put on a show. Um, Not only do they kick your ass with the music, but they blow your mind with the whole spectacle of it. Um, I Want My Tears Back is would be considered folk metal. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean it's I like that there are these experimentations with music going on out there that I wasn't aware of. I can be guilty of falling into kind of a rut myself, where I get on a kick with a band. Obviously, you can see that here. This has happened with me with other bands in the past for sure, where it's like I fall into this certain pattern or a certain rut, and it's like, man, I just want to devour nothing but that band or this kind of music. I go through periods. I've gone through periods where I've listened to mostly pop and pop rocky kind of stuff, and wasn't listening to as much heavy metal stuff. But I always come back to the metal. I mean, that's me. That's the heart of me. So I always come back there. But because of my obsessive nature, I definitely, I get into positions where I'm only listening to certain things. I have a habit of cultivating my own playlists on streaming services and things like that, and I won't hear what's new coming out for a little bit, and then I'll hear it, and it's like, oh wow, crap, I missed that. But yeah, another great song here. First time reaction to that one, I loved it. It had a very unique and I said kind of it felt like kind of a chugging beat to it and things like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and call it here. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what you thought and what you thought about the reaction and stuff like that. Thanks for joining on YouTube. I appreciate y'all out there. I've seen some comments, people, oh, sorry, I can't make it to the live streams. Man, no need to feel sorry. However you can engage with me and I can engage with you. If that's only on YouTube, that's great. I go and I read your comments and I pay attention to what's going on YouTube. And I love that interaction. And so, if you can't make it to the live streams, I completely understand, especially with the time differences and stuff like that. So definitely don't feel bad that I feel like you're not doing something for me, because just the fact that you're watching on YouTube makes my day. Um, so yes, thank you everybody on YouTube. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Thank you to everybody out there on Twitch. Thanks for all the love that everybody is showing me. It's not something that's overlooked by me. So we'll go ahead and we'll call this one here. We've got another one coming up after this one. We should have two more coming up for the day. So today's going to be a bonus session. We are going to react to Dead Boy's poem as the last one. So we'll get 5 today. But we'll call this one for here. Thanks again. Everybody be good. Peace.